Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? As you can see, we are playing the 4th day of Mass Effect. I thought of switching to something like Fallout tonight, but I still want to be a space dude and shoot people. I remember we were just recently at the Citadel, and I refused to let that Alliance guy inspect the ship because he was a total jerkhole. I know we have 2 main quests, one with no
message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Unlike her, she didn't listen. I did the best I could.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. 5th Fleet out.
Literally just messaged me, telling me, dude, I saw you on TV, that was awesome. I approve wholeheartedly. Dun, dun. I love the space music in this game. I think I didn't go to Hawk and Ida. Though I'm pretty sure one of my side quests was here. Let's zoom over there and see what happens. And I assume those are just like magnets that they can turn on and off that hold the ship in position without damaging it. Wow, that ship can turn on a dime. Zoom past and it launches this like a railgun. Let's check the asteroid field. Ever since I found that one unknown thing, we always do that. Just in case there's a collectible resource. Oh, have we actually been here? Yeah, we have. Press rock. Never mind. Certified freak, 7 days a week. Question mark? But yeah, I do stream every single day of the week. I'm a neat though. I'm not working or anything right now, so I have time. Did we go to this one? It's a song? Oh, okay. Sorry. I feel like we might have gone to this one already, but I can't remember, so we're just gonna click on it and see. Oh, you impersonate Neon? Harvest asteroid. It's emitting a weak intermittent signal at a frequency of something. I feel like, will that be a side quest? I also feel like I might have been here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. Tuntao. Yeah, I would not leave that area half done. Oh, this place has a lot of stuff. Pretty sure I haven't been to here. Posture. I will sit up this way. Just started. Thank you. Inky. I feel like I know a VTuber named that. Okay, this totally is a new place. Heavy metal surveyed. The only thing these are for is like quests that say explore or find this many of things. Them ears look grabbable. They really do, don't they? Do not pull in a cat's ear though. Okay, I can land on Shaska. Protein disc recovered. I don't know if the quests give money or if they just give experience. Thank you for checking in, Neon! I wouldn't have known you were here otherwise, so it's good you did. This is a very red plant. Was it Chaska that I could land on? Yes. So I'll just drive around and explore for a minute. Normally it marks some of the big locations on the map. Just thought I'd play it safe. Makes sense. Hey, Glass, thanks for checking in. How you doing tonight? Doop. And Goth. Wow, you got a lot of points. Good, you. I'm doing good too. Another nice day out, which I'm enjoying. I also saw this cute little porcelain type bird figure for only like $5 on sale at the store, so I randomly bought that for my mom to put in her garden. She was indeed happy. Goth cat boys, I know, right? Who knew? Who knew? I have like 5k points. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Medal of Exploration. Anomaly, debris, and civilian structure. A true lurker. The best kind of lurker. A true one. And then I drive into the mountains just in case there's something that pops up on the mini-map. When you get close enough. I wish they just instantly mark everything for me. Once worst comes to worst, I just do. Opinions on Apex Legends? I think it's a pretty good game. I played it early on in streaming a couple times, and then suddenly my laptop started having issues with it, and I had to turn down all the settings. It became not so fun. I was very bad at it, but it does seem fun. I kind of prefer the arena mode though, where it's just 3-on-3 and you fight each other right away. The huge big part of the game ends up being boring at times. Just run around, collect, avoid people, and suddenly it's all over in 2 seconds because you're bad at the game. You're Malden. Oh, did that say platinum? Sasha! Hey Fane, how you doing tonight? Oh, I don't even have to wear my helmet on this planet. No, I just don't like battle royales. Fair enough. Oh, it's plutonium. Isn't that like radioactive? Good, just hopped out of the shower. Nice, nice, nice. I shower literally every day. I do it after dinner though. And I don't shampoo my hair every day though, because that can be actually really bad for your hair. It dries it out and stuff like that. I'm doing good though, thank you for asking. So survey deposit. Hey Arcane, how are you tonight? Oh, I misspelled your name. I think I spelled Arcane the normal way rather than the AI. I am doing good, how are you? You'll be streaming the next 2 days, right? Because I'm pretty sure you said it's Friday, Saturday, aka when you don't have to worry about work the next day. I like to sit in the shower for 30 minutes and brew. That seems like that would use a lot of water. I think I only spend like 7-8 minutes in the shower. When I was a little kid, I used to spend like 20 minutes in it just because it felt so good being in the warm water. But that's about it. Surveying those does give a lot of money. I think that's honestly how I've gotten most of my gold. I take hour-long showers. That would... yeah, like I said, that use a lot of water. Hopefully you don't do that every single day. Otherwise I can only imagine the bill at the end of the month. Tap, 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 tap. That tap emote is glitching out my screen. it is interfering with the purple border around the chat box. Oh, and now the Nene one's doing it too. It keeps flashing white. It's like, oh god, the emote's too big. Oh god. Okay, we're not seeing anything out here. Comfy has some pretty cool emotes. Turning from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. See, that's like me. Don't think we're gonna have something hidden back here. And I'm surprised a full body emote like that can fit in. Oh, and there looks like a threat on the map down there. I kind of wonder if it's one of those giant worm things, but I also don't think so.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Those look like the spikes from the Geth. Like those are the things they were turning people into husks with. Takes 20 minutes to wash my hair. How? It doesn't... My hair's long and it doesn't take that long to wash it. Takes a fair bit of shampoo and stuff like that to do it all, but still. Okay, we got enemies. I'm pretty sure this is Geth or husks. Yeah, husks. Can I not hurt them? Oh, they don't seem to see me. Oh, jinxed it. Answer growing up in poverty. Fair enough, fair enough. Then they probably tell you shower or bathe once a week or something like that. Just because it ends up costing so much. Nope. Now I eat bread sandwiches going up. Everybody eats bread sandwiches. That's what sandwiches are. No, I mean, I understand you're saying like only bread. Or only bread with condiments. Which I've done before. I mean, technically that's what peanut butter and jelly is. Just a sandwich with condiments.
I think we're good, Shepard.
And they are quite literally just copying the same room for different buildings like this. I could go for a PB&J. For the longest time I stopped eating those. I don't know why. I just got bored of it. And now this past year I've started eating them again. I often don't do it on regular bread though. I'll buy like certain buns from the store and then I'll put it on these buns. I'm going back to being a normal size so people can actually see my model. To be honest, I could easily have a 2-minute shower, be on your way to school after 2 minutes of waking up, but I sit home and play Apex instead. I knew he'd do that. I knew he'd do that. But here I am wasting his points. Take that, nerd. Toast my bread, then add the jelly and peanut butter. Oh, okay. I'm sure that works well too. I think I've done that before, or I do that with just the peanut butter. I don't think I often add jelly to it after I toast it. I'm not sure why. Oh wow, are all of these openable? Can't afford no jelly. No, it's just the peanut butter melts on the hot toast, and then it's really creamy and nice without even the jelly. I always have a thing of grape jelly in the fridge. Oh wow, you can get experience for hacking. So that's all the research facility was. Just random loot and husks. Rex is still rocking the white with hot pink joint armor. I feel bad for him, but it's also funny. Oh no, that was just my teammates being marked. It also said there's 2 civilian facilities nearby. Why did I park so far away from the entrance? I guess just so I could check out those spike things. Oh yeah, it says there's a threat over there. That is one of the civilian facilities, though. Civilians are threatening me, they are dead. Dead to me, and just straight dead. Though I'm sure it'll be actually death taking over. Hey HD, thanks for checking in. Up we go! Imagine how the maker would handle if only had 4 wheels instead of 6. Perish the thought. Oh, I was about to say, it says enemies, but I wasn't seeing them.
The entire colony must have been transformed.
Poor little husk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Some invisible force just pushed me backwards there. I saw a green icon. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, fully expect the husk to be right away. But we do have the spike thingamajiggers. What does it say? Small, up close, personal, and new? Are the prices different? No, I probably turned them off at one point and then put them back on. I turned them off when I played Paladins, but that was like 4 days ago. And after you've seen it, it should go away like that. But yeah, alt-tabbing too much when I'm playing a game like that on my laptop can cause it to start lagging. And I have to alt-tab to resize the model. And so I learned to turn those off just because. And then Sir Glassburger cries. Oh, I wanted to punch him. Just look for this. Oh god, they're behind me, aren't they? I was forgetting to use my abilities. Oh, I guess I got this. Get the metagel anyways. Yes, I cried because there was no small. Hey Furball, how you doing? I'm sure there's more of them. I'm still putting away my gun because it zooms me out a bit. Well, that looks like the way to go forwards. So small, doing good, back no longer hurts. That is good to hear. Yeah, babe. Yeah. Nope, nothing in the back corner. What are those supposed to be? Do you sit on those? Oh, there's a question mark on the map. I wonder if that's someone to talk to who survived. I'm going away from him. This looks like a fight room. Or just an empty room that they were too lazy to fill with items. I can see it. Oh, it's a terminal. Wetware? Oh, average decryption. Nope, still just level 5. Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. Clear, none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Interesting. I wonder if that started like a side quest. It said the Cerberus group though. I'm pretty sure that's not the Geth. I need to brush my hair, but my brush is in my car. I don't want to go all the way downstairs. Why did you bring your brush out to the car? So that you could do it on your way to work or something like that? I always have my brush in either the washroom or the closet across from it. Zoom. I changed armor last night, but it's still green. So it must have been like the same type, just a higher rank. Roommate grabbed it one morning. I was taking them to work and left it there, and I just keep forgetting. Oh, okay, that's completely understandable then. Blame someone else, and then it's all good. There's one more building over there to explore. Oh god. Hey! The one time I carved what is a mass effect, it is a type of energy field that is used to basically explain anything they can't explain in this universe. How do we create a Mass Effect shield around ourselves that deflects bullets? Oh, the Mass Effect shield throws us at the speed of light to the next galaxy. Oh, the Mass Effect is this or that. Plot convenience. How you doing tonight, Ron? If you hear a little, that's my dog. She's laying right next to me as I stream. Good story writing, I see. Easy story writing. But don't worry, we'll affect all the mass tonight. Every single bit of it. That sounds crude. Okay, there was one building back over there I should go to before I check this bottom right corner of the map. Oh god. Looks like I might be going to the anomaly first, because I don't know if I'll be able to find a different way out of this canyon. Unless I sneak through there. I hope the other games in this series do not have driving around on the planets like this. I'm not enjoying this as much as you might think. But I'm still doing it just because I want to see everything. And get experience and money and stuff. Oh, the tiny Sasha is so cute! Sasha's always cute, tiny or no. What the heck are you talking about, Neon? Jeez. Oh, there's just like 2 or 3 random husks vibing. Well, yes, of course, right? Right? And this just will be more loot, I think. I stay in the doorway, they don't seem to be able to see me. But I do have to come out. Oh, I should check if they're actually using the right weapons. Yeah, they are. I just noticed the dark red bows. Yes, yes, yes. Normally they're purple bows, but I changed up dark colors, red colors. It's because you always make me small. That's why you never noticed it earlier. Of just making a random people in a phone like this tasks. I did nothing. Nothing. Sludge canister does not sound appealing. Oh, but it gave a bunch of money. That is in fact appealing. Containment cell, and I assume it's some type of energy containment because it does look like it blows up in electricity. I barely look at the new loot I get. You want mac and cheese? Then make mac and cheese. Thank you for lurking. I assume that's what you're running off to do. Sasha, a weapon more powerful than Metal Gear itself. A weapon to rival the Metal Gear. I've only played like one Metal Gear game, I think. It might have been that 5th one, Phantom Pain. And I'm pretty sure I 100%'d it too. That was a lot of hours doing that. Not on stream or anything like that, but before I was a VTuber. A VTuber. Oh, and I totally walked past that. A rail extension. Revengeance best Metal Gear. I hear a lot of people praise that game. And 2 of the boss fights for their memes. Or meme potential. Actually, 1 does talk about memes. I want to get back into MC speedrunning, like Minecraft. No. Yep. So that was an escape pod. I think we go this direction. I've actually debated on playing MC again because it's been a while since I did. I barely started that one hardcore save and then got bored. Yeah, I pulled a sub-hour the other day. Wait, like you got all the way to the end and killed the dragon in less than an hour? That is crazy. Oh, now I see why the camera's messing up with my model. Because my laptop is bent a bit. And so it looked like I was constantly looking down or something like that.
On my way.
Beryllium. Can't beat Minecraft normally, so that's cool. Oh, you can't? Is that because you lose interest, or... Because I feel like anyone can do it if they play long enough. But I can't record my runs because I'm on PS4. Uploading is difficult. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you stream it off PlayStation on Twitch, I believe Twitch will automatically record it as a VOD that you can then download on your computer later. Earlier in my streaming career, I used to record all my VODs myself, but that used a lot of power. So then, I used to record a lot of streams myself, so I just got used to letting myself not record, and then after stream I make sure to go and record or download the VOD, just so I can upload it later to YouTube. Oh, okay, so Minecraft's not your cup of tea then. Nothing wrong with that. There's people that will or won't enjoy just about everything out there, whether that's games or otherwise. You have YouTube? I do have a YouTube that I've basically just been... What is it? You just have to look up my name, Sasha Kaiko, on it. And I'm just slowly uploading all my old VODs to it. What is it? I think I'm like 4 months behind. Like I'm uploading videos from December currently. And once in a blue moon I make little shorts or clips from my stuff. The little Mako that could. I think I can. Good lord. I'm going back to that planet to click that last thing. It's just I don't think I could make it over that one cliff. Or it wouldn't be fun making my way over it. And the Normandy just slowly burns up. That hits hard. That comes to a quick stop. Okay, and then it was just over here. Remember when I used to think like this? Oh good lord. And then you find out it's not real. Or the Mako can't get up every cliff as hard as it tries. Teardrop. Should I get back into streaming? That's up to you. Is it something you enjoy? Is it something you want to do? I am thoroughly enjoying myself streaming and talking to people and recording myself doing stuff, so there hasn't been any reason for me to ever stop. I think one of the biggest problems with Mako is I can't turn just left or right with my thing. It's like I basically have to turn left while going in the direction I'm looking, otherwise it will barely turn. Well, maybe not. I just game so much I may as well do something productive while I'm at it. Is streaming considered productive? Question mark. First time I found that out or heard that. Don't stop believing. Hold on. I feel like before I was actually going the right way. As if you do have to circle around like that to it. Which is pain. Hey Seer, thanks for checking in. How you doing? Stupid anomaly. We're going back to Normandy. Just to reset where I'm at on the island. Or planet. Did you get the internet? I think it's another like 3 days before they get the internet. They mentioned last night in stream. But yeah, they'll be back soon, and they said they've got a lot of catching up to do, both with Overwatch and Fortnite's battle passes / events. Scheduled installation is Monday. Yes, that's 3 more days, and then the 4th day you get it. Or should I just skip this part? I wonder how they pick the Mako back up. Do they actually land and let it board? Or do they just, like, grab it with a magnet, tow it away? Okay, you keep moving the mouse. Wait, so this is the direction we do not want to go. We want to go left like this. And then we have to go basically around the whole thing. There's so much Star Wars content you're missing out on Fortnite. No! You'll get to see it all. It doesn't take that long typically. Who else wants to go up to Sasha, ring the bell, and hit sub for daily content? Oh snap. Free advertising. I want to fight with lightsabers. You've been able to fight with lightsabers all the way since the previous season. Or did they change how the lightsabers work or something like that? Go, go, go. The comfy crying emote is funny. I can't remember if he called that Grumpo or Groucho, the little thing. I know you can summon it in the stream. And hit the bell on your neck. Oh, that. They changed it? How does it work now? Is it a lot more involved? Can you actually go one-on-one with lightsabers and duel? Actually, now that I'm up on this, that might actually help for going to whatever this thing is. Before I do something stupid. I played build Fort like a real man, question mark? I hate the build mode in Fortnite. I know that's what Fortnite is all about, and that's how it was created to be, but I hate the building in the game. I prefer playing zero build mode. Sparks and stuff fly out and lightsabers exchange. Zoom, zoom. It's my lightsaber sound. Purple lightsaber, best lightsaber. I love how they gave Samuel Jackson or whatever a purple lightsaber because he demanded it. He was just like, I want purple. They're like, fine. So I'm gonna have to try to get up this cliff. build is just so boring, it's like I'm just playing more Apex. Oh, okay. I can honestly see that. That's the whole point. It's just all about shooting skill, not about who can build a bigger fort and hide in it till people come. Though that definitely still takes a form of skill. I keep getting confused by Glass and Neon's names because they're both blue. Why did they have to put that in like the worst possible location? You probably play Rocket League? I've never played Rocket League in my life. I've seen people play it though, so I know what it's like. Oh, this is another one of those weird pyramids. Before there was one of the matriarchs like ratings next to it. Yeah, I was a little confused with their names too. I just see the names at the corner of my head or screen. I look to the left all the time, that's because I'm looking at chat. Not sure if there's a way to change your name color. Garrus just outside there like he's trying to order. Ooh, artifacts. Maybe this will be more of that writing. In which case it is good. I made myself get up here. Prothean data disk. Okay, that's a collectible. My name looms nothing like this. His name, though? Oh, hey Z, thanks for checking in. How you doing? That shade of blue hurts your eyes? It does not hurt mine. I actually like the color blue. I vibe. Good, good, good. We vibe in two as we explore planets. I'm just scanning everything because I can. Oh, the vibes!
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Interesting. I didn't think they'd have me land on another planet in the same system. Okay, nothing in that asteroid. Matriarch's ratings. Hey baby, hey there Ephra, how are you doing tonight? It says land. I should actually check if any of the items I unlocked are better than the stuff my teammates have, but I don't think they are. Oh wow, you changed your color. Somehow. Or now you're purple. This is my go-to team right now. I might switch Garrus or such out for Towie at some point. Or Rex for him. But Rex has a shotgun. What the heck? Are you actually changing your name somehow, Glass? Because you took a minute and now it's back to blue. It's like you found out how. Okay, anomaly, debris, science facility. Just creeping me out now. Changing things like that. What the heck? These red dots should be enemies. Oh, wait, Thorian Creeper? But shouldn't that only be on the one planet? How did it spread here? Did someone carry, like, the... What is it called? Did someone carry the spores here? Because that's not good. I thought that was supposed to be, like, a unique thing. Anyone change their colors with slash color? Oh, okay. I wondered. I thought there might be a command like that, but I wasn't entirely sure. I remember doing it something like that with myself earlier in the year in someone else's stream, but it's been so long. And they really are just husks. Are those lootable? No, they are not. Ooh, my first hard encryption, I think. Original color is green, and I was like, no, purple! Fair enough, can't blame you for that. Purple is the best color. Just click on the star or the sub badge when writing a message. Oh, that works too then. How many times will I have stuff like this by the end of the game? I am already rich, absolutely rich in this game, and have like nothing to spend money on. Do you know cows produce more milk with their arms? Everybody hurts. I have never heard of that before, but I do not doubt you in the slightest. Did you know you get chocolate milk from brown cows? Hey there, Asterisk. How are you doing tonight? Once I found out you could change colors, I switched to orange and never looked back. I honestly, legitimately thought your name was like an off red rather than orange. I would be your sugar daddy? Question mark? Are you talking to me or Glassburger? You get strawberry from pink milk? You mean pink cows? Question mark? Once I saw it could be red, I knew it was fate. How do you milk a strawberry? Carefully. Very carefully, Ron. Random drug screen today, and that kind of killed my day and my mood. Kind of been moping around after that. Was that because you were on drugs? Question mark? Because I feel like if I had to do that at work, I'd probably just be like, well, this is weird, but okay. The fact that it has upset you makes me think you were doing pot or something like that. Will they milk to cashew? Wait, is there cashew milk? Okay, we'll go right back down to that planet. Non-queen, it just made me waste the rest of my time with it. Oh, okay, fair enough. What is this chat right now? I have no idea. But they're having a good time. It's all good. You don't want to know? Obviously they do. Sir's most important question every day is, what is Sash's chat up to? Just want a Roomba in peace? Don't we all? Don't we all? Roomba all over your face! Weapon of mass destruction. Chase? Question mark? Oh, chaos. I can't spell. We noticed. Sag. Blame the typo demon. I ruined, therefore I buy. I still want it. Yeah. Did you redeem that? I'm sorry if I didn't see you redeem it or such. If so, yeah. Yeah. Spelling's hard. It can be. Really depends on the language, I feel. Yeah. 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 For no reason too. What the heck? Yeah. I should put in like a 3,000 point redeem where I say nya at the end of every sentence for 5 minutes, nya. You know what I mean, nya? Nya, nya. Nya. It's very weird, nya. I don't know why you're reading nya so many times, nya. Question mark here? No. A woo speech for 5 minutes? Oh, good lord. I don't think I know how to do a woo speech. I'm not very good at using my voice. Before I got into streaming, I barely talked. No joke. I was the super quiet kid, even at home. Just realized I'm close to 69k points. That is a lot of points. Oh heck, I'm a bit behind. Welcome back to the real world, Seer. Welcome to the future. Or I guess ahead of where you were at before. Tour insignia. How much money do I have now? 523,000. Wow. And I will never use it for anything. Okay, debris, science failure. I'm gonna have that much from lurking and just not using redeems. Fair enough. Hopefully when I get my PC, there will be more use for redeems. Since with when I get an actual PC in the next bit, I'll be able to turn on like the throwing system so you can huck stuff at me. Or I'll add redeems where you can pin things to my model. Right now I don't do that because the throwing system was causing lag from my model and it would start stuttering every now and then. And I don't have enough toggles for all the different redeems for adding stuff to a model, so it'd be nice to run something like Touch Portal in the background. Sashi, your voice is making me eepy, making me do a sleep. Good. I've often been told I have a soft or relaxing voice. If you fall asleep to my streams, I honestly consider that a compliment. I'm glad you can vibe and just pass out. I don't consider it like, oh my god, you're boring me. I'm gonna fall asleep. Start my phone and OKK was typed when I caught it. As long as it wasn't as long as you didn't add one more K to that, then that would be yabai. Will I get in trouble for killing these? The monkeys got me in trouble for killing them. Oh, killing these dudes is not considered bad. These pig kids did something in their past life. Whoa, what the heck? It's like the color of a deer, red-tailed deer. Wipe an outlaw engaged in this life. Actually, that sounds alright. We're not wiping out all of it. Just these guys, because they got in my way. Longbow. True American way. But I'm Canadian, I'm supposed to be nice. I mentioned on Twitter, I saw, what is it? I saw a news story pop up when I was looking at the Weather Network, and I laughed because it said something like, living with Canadian geese, a love-hiss relationship instead of love-hate. It charged at me, you saw it. It did, you're right, Furball. It was heading right towards me. And you know, it was really slow and everything, but I could literally see murder in its eyes. So I had to defend myself. Sash is great, comfy streamer to fall asleep. 10/10, will recommend to friends and family. You better, Sir, you better. You better literally call your mother up and just be like, holy heck, there's this cute cat boy you should listen to as you're falling asleep. And I'll be like, hi sis, mom, how are you doing? And she totally will not disown you for it. Totally. Oh god, why did I jump? I see murder in Sash's eyes. That's not murder. That's just Neophia priorities. I can see murder in a creature's eyes. The creature. Fair enough. I can totally see that in Priscilla's eyes. Canadians are not nice once they come into America from experience with all the Canadian truck drivers I've met. Yikes. Then again, I feel like truck drivers are a breed of their own. Not to mention, as much as the nice stereotype is, as much as there's the stereotype about how nice Canadians are, you have to remember that Canada is like everybody else. You do get jerks up here. There is murder, there is assault, there is stuff like that happening. In my life, yes, I have experienced lots of friendly people, and I do think we have a very good, you know, overall society with our people and how they act, but it doesn't change the fact that there literally is people of all types here. I'm gonna have to circle around this mountain. I'm a jerk sometimes and I'm Canadian. Yes! I'm scared to recommend any Twitch streamers to my family in case they find my account. Fair enough. Do your family actually watch Twitch? I don't know anybody in my family does. I have an older sister and an older brother. I'm basically the baby of the family. And I'm the one with most of the health issues. Yeah, bye. Maybe that's because my mom was older when she had me. She was like in her 30s, and I think that's more common nowadays. But I know in the past I read like every year after 30 that you wait to have a kid, the chances of like every problem basically increase. Is it Monday yet? Yes, it is. They are coming very soon to give you internet copium. It is absolutely true, copium. Just bear with it for a while, copium. I should get a copium amount. Copium emote. You're the youngest of 7? Wow, your parents were busy. I knew a Dutch family growing up that had like that many children. I'm a truck driver where every day is Monday? Question mark? Does that mean you work every day or you don't look forward to work every day? 1 bro, 5 sisters? Uh-oh, I can only imagine the teasing. They outnumber you. 2.5 to 1. The youngest of 4 and your mom had 33. I think that's around the age my mom was. I think she was around like 33 to 35 maybe. Sasha, I've come to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Well, I don't have a car. I just drive my mom's car. So I'll have to forward you to her and you can talk to her about it, okay? Neon's gonna be like, oh snap, am I getting Sasha's mom's digits? Well, she is single, so you have a chance. That looks like a car you're driving right now. Oh, that's true, that's true. I should have picked up on that. I don't think I'll be able to get up here. Time to rizz up Sasha's mom. Technically, my mom is pretty. She was a model when she was younger. Not like some international model or anything like that, but she was in local newspapers and stuff like that when she was 20 years old as a model. They didn't tease me, but I'm glad I grew up around them? Question mark? Or are you glad you just grew up around in general? It's good to hear you have a good relationship with them then. I mean, if you're glad you grew up around them, then obviously you get along with each other. Or did back then. Maybe right now you're like at each other's throats with knives, but back then you did. They keep putting these things in the worst areas ever for me to climb towards. It's like they specifically want me to suffer. And I understand that. I'm a horrible cat. Wanting me to suffer is understandable, but I still don't appreciate it. What would it be like to have sisters growing up? I only had brothers. Oh, okay. I feel like the experience would be very different. I know my experience with my sister was a lot different than my brother's. My brother was a bit of a bully to both of us. He's a lot more chill. He's pretty cool nowadays, though. I just want to say, take COVID seriously, guys, please. Oh, it was 5. I'm sorry to say, does that mean one of your siblings passed away to COVID? Like, I'm sorry for bringing that up, but from the way you said it. Wow. But yeah, I definitely take COVID seriously. I have a compromised immune system, so even now with COVID, like, in the back burners of society, I still wear a mask every time I go into a store, just because. New look, oh my god. Yeah, this is the goth recoloring of my model. You can color over the layers in VTube Studio, or you can just select the layers and recolor them. But I'm so sorry to hear about that, Seer. That is rough. But yeah, things like that people do have to take seriously just because. And some of them just don't until it gets to a serious part like that. So it's this over here. I still wear a mask in public too. I don't in public unless it's in like, you know, a store. I go out even to the park walking to my... It was 2 years ago before the vaccines. Okay, so there was like no defense at the time. It's none of my business, but I wonder, were they like a public health worker or something like that, where they really got exposed to it severely? I'm lucky in that I've been in NEET since getting out of university. Well, I tried university for like 6 months, and then with my anxiety I basically gave up and retreated into my home. And that was around the time of COVID. So it worked perfectly in the sense that I've been away from people and have not gotten sick, like, even once the whole time. So this is like a science facility. More thorium. I wonder if we'll actually see something related to them here. Because I feel like the thorium should have only been on that one planet. Maybe there'll be like, what is it? Spores or cells in here that I can destroy. I'm just isolated, so I'm just by myself. Maybe come direct contact with 2 people a day. Fair enough. And some people like Finn work night shift, etc. And there's a lot more, or a lot less being around people. That looks like one of the things Thorian used. I don't wear a mask nowadays, but I understand why people still wear theirs. That's the thing. I don't fault anyone for this point, at this point, for not wearing it. I wasn't happy with people that didn't wear their mask during the height of the pandemic. I mean, you have every right not to, it's your own body and such, but I'm like, it's gross. You're making you're increasing the risk of other people getting sick, especially like people like me that can't protect themselves fully. And also, hi Finn. But then since everything's died down nowadays and you hear about it so much less and we have vaccines and stuff like this, at that point even though I still get nervous about it and decide to wear a mask, I don't mind if other people don't, even family members, because I'm like, the chances of it are so odd. I just wear it myself, and then if I ever get sick, I would start having a panic attack and thinking, my family was taking it seriously, but they provided the brother of her husband a place to stay, and he didn't take it seriously and brought... That is... effed up. I don't hear about anti-vaxxers anymore either. That's probably because they've stopped trying to force people to get them for jobs and stuff. The guns are loud as heck. I wonder if I can turn that down. Wow, this thing skips fast. Let's try turning down the sound effects a little bit. Music dialogue down and stuff. That still sounds kind of loud to me. Is it super loud for you guys still? That's 25% reduced. It makes you furious. Well, of course it would, because it's something that was so avoidable and that they didn't bring on themselves in that situation. Even if you let someone into the family, I mean, staying with you, I don't consider that. I liked more the other look. Well, too bad someone redeemed this. It's better, but still loud. I'll do it a little more then. Because I don't know what all sound effects will affect it. I doubt it's just guns. Been lurking for a bit to get cooking done. Gonna make some carne asada and ceviche tomorrow for Cinco de Mayo. Oh, nice. Do you know what Cinco de Mayo is all about? There's some big story about how when mayonnaise was first brought over down to the Mexicans and stuff like that, and they absolutely loved it, but then one of the ships that was carrying a whole shipment of it got sunk, and suddenly they basically had to go like a full year without mayonnaise. I know it sounds absolutely ridiculous, but that's only because it's a lie. That is not what it is about at all. Hi Fane, thanks for checking in. How you doing tonight? Cinco de Mayo lore! And get it? They sank the mayo. Cinco de Mayo. There better be something in here related to the thorium. I'm going this way first. I like going left. Or no, there's something in that room. There's an X. X marks the spot. Go opposite direction first. I came back from making mac and cheese to my pet snake on the floor instead of in his enclosure, so now he's around my neck while I eat. Do you have to wash your hands every time you handle the snake? I feel like you do. I've heard something about the skin of reptiles that is like, it harbors what is it? Not parasites, but it harbors some type of bacteria. And so it's like after you touch a turtle or etc., you want to wash your hands, but you definitely still can. I like Gothic, but I don't now. Too bad for you. Like I said, someone redeemed it, so then I switched the toggle to it. It's good too, But I don't every time, and I'm still kicking. Oh, okay. I wonder if because you live together for a while, if you then become used to, like, the bacteria they have on them. I want a 6-foot goth girlfriend, to be honest, don't we all?
Rescuers? Oh, thank God.
Oh, and Furball redeemed
See?
it. That means I have to stay
I told
goth
you
for
someone would come
longer.
to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross.
I didn't see any
Chief
signal, no
exogeny
joke.
researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Okay, I need answers. What happened here?
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with
they
thorium creepers?
How do you know about the thorium?
I've seen it. I was on Pharos. I killed it. I was on Pharos. I'm not going to tell her I
know
killed
what
it.
exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the thorium do to those
Oh,
colonists.
no, he told him he
So I
destroyed it
destroyed
anyways.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos.
Docile,
discovered a way to
obedient
turn them into
servants with the
docile,
creepers? But
obedient
doesn't it still have
servants.
to infect people to do
Everything was
that?
going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk.
I wonder if they went
Only
berserk
a
when the
handful of us
thorium
made it
died.
back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal.
I
from the
guarantee it was
emergency
me killing the thorium, and then they all went
This is
crazy.
a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside. Only
Oh,
the
so they
emergency
couldn't
beacon.
even make an
It sends a
actual
general
distress signal.
to the Exogeny site on Pharos.
That's messed up. I would
They're
not feel
supposed to send
safe
a
like
team
that.
to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there.
Oh, I like that guy's
They never
armor in the
stood a
back.
chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the thorian back on
That's what I
Pharos.
said.
The thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied.
When it died, it set off the
I can't
creepers
explain
here.
how, but maybe.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong,
Oh no, we are
I'll admit
totally reporting this to
but
the
it's
authorities.
over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Somebody has to pay. What are you offering? People lost their lives here.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was
Is
your
she gonna fight me?
responsibility. They trusted you.
Because they do
You
have that
betrayed
armed
that
guard
trust.
behind her.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but
Well,
it sounds
what
like they're
happens
going to
if
have
you're
their hands
out?
full cleaning
How
up
does it
mess
help
with
anybody
Pharos.
if you're free?
But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Oh yeah, I have to do it from down, because then it's bigger with the ear flaps. They go like that. Can't do that. Okay, I should kill you right now. Can't do
The
that.
victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen.
These
Open
people are
fire.
always idiots. It's like, you were literally stuck in here because you could not defeat the thorium creepers and because there's all this danger. I fought through all that danger, killing the stuff you could not. And yet you're going to think that you could kill me, question mark? Oh, thank you for subscribing, asterisk. Enjoy the Roomba emote, etc. Yeah. But yeah, these people, they deserve what is about to happen to
Open
them.
fire!
Is she literally the last one alive? Exogeny's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. I did not expect I would see anything else related to the thorium, so that's actually kind of nice. Well, not nice, but neat, that they decided to bring it and be like, yeah, that wasn't the last of it, dude. We should actually go work on one of the main quests, but I'll wait till I finish exploring this galaxy. There was one more location here to go to. That looks like a bar almost. Soon. I have like 4 people on my followed list. What is it? Playing Honkai Star Rail. I've honestly considered downloading it just to try it out because people are so into it, but I'm not digging the futuristic vibes. I wish I could send that Sag. Sag is right. If I could, I would make the animated emotes ones that you could unlock with that point system, or I would make them free with the follower system, but it literally does not let me. So the only way that's done is through subscribers, because Twitch wants money, which I understand. Twitch gonna Twitch. I think this was the last one here. We'll go back to normal for now. Big staring eyes. Ain't he? I feel like that tail kind of fits. I'm like, with the face, I'm not sure if I would consider that. Wait, Chaska, I think I was at, actually. Thanks, question mark? "100% up to you, but I'm irresponsible with my money." No worries. I always mention to people, you don't have to worry about subbing to me, donating to me unless you really want to. I'm just happy people show up, talk to me, lurk. Okay, nothing here. I don't know which of... So yeah, COVID took your sister and almost took your mom while seamlessly breaking family apart, so take it seriously, would never wish the same on others. Oof. Did it break your family apart because your family blamed the one member that moved in with the other, and so now they're like, you killed so-and-so, and actually I shouldn't be asking that, that is none of my business, and I'm sorry if that was inappropriate, Seer. It's just the first thing that popped into my head when I saw the words breaking apart. But yeah, things like that you always want to take seriously. Hopefully everybody has learned now. It used to be a little bit different, the dimensions were changed when they were remastered. Okay. No, nothing related to him? Okay. This channel is God, question mark? I'm glad you think so. Okay, so this is the last planet in the system, and then I'll go do a main quest and probably sell stuff on the space station. Wait, it says I've already surveyed this. I don't remember that. Sash needs to relearn the speech filter a tiny bit. It says I've surveyed stuff, so have I actually been here? Latte's a silly pervert, she always has been. How are you doing tonight, Mabu? Taking notes. I'm gonna recheck all the planets in this area. MSV Cornicle. Oh, this must be the place I haven't been to because I don't remember boarding a ship. Terrain insignia. I've got several of those now. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing, Ephra. Enjoy the emotes and ad-free viewing. I do appreciate it, so thank you. Latte texted my in real life number asking for a PC because she saw my post on Twitter. Oh, was she the one from that text? That is hilarious. Or was she someone different? Because yeah, I did see the one post and I commented on that post because I thought it was funny. No, she wasn't. Oh, okay, so she just did it as well. I'm kind of curious why Latte had your in real life phone number, but hey, why not? Kelvin-class modular conveyor of human design. Adrift, it's not broadcasting any distress call. She just asked me for my number so she can do it herself. Fair enough. Oh wow, that loaded right away. Will there actually be like pirates on here? No, there's only the one way to go. I was gonna say I don't trust anything. Not even myself. Oh god.
The ship's probably crawling.
No need to worry about survivors then.
Just hiding back here. I like the design of the husks, I have to say. Oh god, more of them than I expected. I don't... Oh wait, Neural Shock works against organics. Husks are definitely getting deadlier than I first saw them. Just wait here while they are hunting, I guess. Rex. Stupid Rex. I keep thinking that's a different colored helmet, but I know, like we talked about yesterday, that's just his carapace that seems to be painted red as part of his, I guess, I almost called it a cult, but tribal design. I fully expect another husk to jump out at me randomly. Like that. Why they blue? Because they are infected with like nanobot technology type stuff. In the first day of playing, we find out that the Geth, who are these AI intelligence robot baddies, they like put people on these spike pillars and it goes kshink and lifts them into the air, and then I think it infects them with whatever AI virus and they become like this. So they're glowing because they're infected with this technological cred. He literally just teleported in front of me. Wait, who said die? Nanomachine, son. I know that's from Revengeance. Taking out my shield, but thankfully we're not doing much of anything. Heroes next game. I don't know, man. I've died a couple times in this game. Not lots, but yeah, there are a ton of husks here. I know have money for a nya. Nya. Nya, Ron. I'm here every night, so you lurk and stream, you will in fact save up points. But yeah. Yep, those are the spikes that they use. They put people on and then kshink, it lifts them up off the ground and infects them, or whatever it's called. I guess the husks don't need the beds. Okay, last room, I think. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't trust it. Will I take, like, the logs off the computer?
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Vale. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact.
And that's what got the
They
Geth to
brought it
kill
on
them?
board, and then... This doesn't make any sense. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Vale, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. Doesn't say anything about how the ship got back into human territory.
Oh, thank you for the head
turned
tap.
them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
I could actually see
According
that.
to the log, they brought it on board, and then...
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship.
Though I feel like they wanted the artifact. Unless the artifact was left by the Geth, like something they programmed, that it would infect people and drive the ship over there. Or it's just once they got their hands on the ship, they infected everybody, and then sent the ship back towards human space and was like, yeah, deal with it, punks. I'm surprised we're up to 19 people watching, with no raids tonight. But I appreciate each and every one of you coming out here to spend time. Oh, wrong door. So we'll go to Novos or whatever for the main quest in just a second. I'll probably go down to the basement of the ship and see if I can sell my loot and see if I want to equip anybody. You're just getting popular, sweetie. I'd hope so, but you never know. Some days I get high viewership, some days I don't. Really depends on the day of the week and what game I'm playing. That sounds like a page ripped from the storyline of Halo. Maybe it is. My heart aflutter. Flap, flap, flap. I know I can equip my team. Or wait, I've noticed my highest views when I'm crying my eyes out. Novos, here we come. I appreciate you, Sasha. You're honestly my favorite comfort streamer. Love the chill lads. Well, thank you, Neon. That means a lot to me.
We've got Saren on the run.
Do I still ask about this?
What can you tell me about the Jennifer?
Ask. All I know. Every
Okay, so
Krogan
that's not
infected.
different.
Everyone.
Why don't the Krogan try to find him?
It's just who we are, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
That was the stuff we already talked to him about. I should have tried saying yep.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Not good like that.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job.
Is it
out
Monday
near the
yet?
edges
Still
of the
not
terminal
here, I'm sorry.
systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Can Krogan be infected?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
It's
What did
Wednesday,
Saren
dudes.
want with
No,
the
it's
ship?
Thursday. Technically Friday
I
now.
don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So
Didn't
I
even
got
wait to
the
get
hell
paid.
out.
Sasha, could you be my sugar daddy? I don't have money, so I don't think I could.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. If there was anything of value on that ship, I
It might
didn't
not have
see
been
it.
the ship he wanted.
That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Just Daddy? Wait, that sounds bad.
That's
Only
the
a
only
little.
time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even
The
know
real
who
daddy
he
is
was.
Zhong Li, though. Geo
Still
Daddy.
wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week.
How did he find out about that, though?
So long.
What was in the cargo? What was the junk in Saren's trunk? I do not know. Check equipment. So I'm currently using the Tsunami 5. I was about to say I've never seen another scimitar, and there we go. Ready to encourage other shotguns. A little less damage, but more heat sink, which I think is better. I think the blue bar is the one you're my go-to comfy streamer now, even if I'm able to just cast the stream before I sleep. Good question, how does he know everyone died a week later? Maybe he checked in on them. He's like, you guys were my bros for almost a week. Shield. Shash, can you be my sugar daddy and provide me 90 comfy points? I would if I could. I'd literally give everybody comfy points if I could. Sadly, there's no option to. Med recharge bonus. What does that actually mean? Like, you gain more health from using Omnigel? Where's Tally's locker? I want to give her that logic arrest tool. Nine headbats, that would work. I feel like I'd be bald at that point though if you patted someone's head that many times. Less biotic protection, but more damage and shields. Yeah, we're not that worried about the biotic stuff. Naginata 4. Let's give him a rank 6 Avenger. Incendiary. 12 damage a sec for 5 seconds, but less secure. Oh, reduces the enemy's accuracy. We're mainly fighting synthetics, so I feel like I should stick to that. What part of Canada are you from? The center. Center area of Canada. I don't want to dox myself. Waiting for my sheets and blankets to finish washing, drying, and it blows. Why? Because you want to do something in the meantime, but you can't? And he just focuses on the shotgun. That firestorm does crazy damage, no, because I'm cold. Oh, fair enough. That would be unpleasant then. Heat absorption. I like sitting on the dryer. I used to like doing that when I was young. Assault rifle for against organics or not? All the stability. Weapon force, I feel like I should, even though that knocks people back, I feel like I might stick with Shredder for my shotgun. That is a very long cat. We're gonna stick with tungsten rounds on so much stuff. 4% more damage, less rate of fire, less heat absorption. Whereas this is damage, but less heat absorption. But it's even more damage, which is what you really want for that stuff. Oh god, and that's one of those long faces. I remember that from the memes. Let me do it for you. You take the damage protection. Let me do it for you, exactly. Do I want him to have that? I feel like let's just give him the damage protection for now. And we are going to give her the cooldown reduction. And I only expect her to use shotguns, so... No, I don't want any of those right now. Yeah, I don't care about the other NPCs and their items.
Commander, you have a minute to
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on.
I thought this was the vendor, but this is Ashley.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm...
Oh god, she's a
concerned about
space
the
racist.
aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems.
I mean, Rex, you don't have to worry about.
Weapons.
You're out of line. You don't trust aliens.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean,
We have to rely on ourselves by mistrusting our allies.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them.
I'm not sure that's possible now that we're all together.
Members say now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sit
Humans
your dog
first,
on
no
it and
blood for
run,
aliens.
you'll
This
do
message
it.
sponsored by
As
Terra
much as
Firma.
you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always
I
be
feel like
more
I would
important to them
not
than
sick my
humans
dog
are.
on the bear at all.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My
I didn't even
father,
mean to talk to her here.
Great-grandmother, they all... I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth.
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Serve the Alliance.
Mainly I wanted to serve. Protect the Alliance, save lives, you know.
Get
Glad to
buff.
hear it. I'd hate
That's what
to
he
think you
wanted
were
to
out
do.
here for a free college education.
Shut up, I understand your feelings, but you have to deal with it.
Alright. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens.
Not to mention the Turians helped design the
Won't
thing.
be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Yikes. What about me? I assume that's flirting with her.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. Given the option.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Okay, so I thought she was the vendor, but obviously the vendor's in the complete opposite side of the place.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, it's a rank 7 sniper. Oh wow, it costs half of all my money. So stuff does cost a lot. So maybe I should keep saving my money after all, just in case I need to buy stuff later on. Or no, I already put that. Commander still has to spend money on supplies. Oh, they explained that earlier on. This guy doesn't actually get their stuff directly from the Alliance or anything, so they have to pay out of pocket to get such things from exterior sources. We're gonna keep the shredder rounds. I'll just sell like everything else. I feel like I should check the biotic amp just because. And all that stuff is low level. We'll see if that's any different than what's his. Oh, a huge cooldown reduction. Instead of the duration, we're absolutely grabbing that. Okay, now we can go to Novos, or whatever it is. Run! I can't change my commander's uniform though, my basic uniform. I have not talked to Presley since the start. I talked to him once and never again. Okay, Noveria, not Novos. I want to check the other stuff here because I'll probably forget when I'm done with Noveria. I assume I either get a bunch of money or a bunch of experience or something if I find all the minerals or all the medallions, etc. But yeah, in the miscellaneous quests, there's quests where to cover the medallions, cover hard minerals, light minerals, etc., etc. I pity whoever had to write some brief dumb description for each of the planets. Svarog? I feel like I've seen a name like that before. Matriarch's writings. I wonder how many matriarchs there are. Frozen terrestrial planet. I wonder if my characters will get like big coats. Should I bring Tally for once? And if I do, who do I replace?
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted.
I love how all you've got to say is Spectre, and they're not like, what is your Spectre's identification? Well, there they're saying it.
Confirmation cannot be established. Your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah, they seem very over the top. Either something serious is going on here, or they've got like high-tech security for something happening. No biotic strength, no combat strength. Rex is a ton of combat and that. But I feel like we haven't had Tally with us. Tech superiority.
Equalizing interior.
And now I have to spend our points. Duration, health, accuracy, master unity, engineer for cooldowns, medicine I don't really care about. That just makes it so I can use my metagel more often. This makes it so I can hack more advanced robotic enemies. So I don't know if I should go for that. Or some real shady stuff. Radius of sabotage and overload and dampening. Under damage in a 10-meter radius. Advanced rank of marksman. That also reduces my recharge time. I was getting really into my lunch, but I was here the whole time. I have to get back to work, but love you. Okay, good night, Mabu. Thanks for always hanging out with us. I hope you have a nice night. Good luck at work. We'll just keep upping electronics. That also ups his shields. Attack resistance. Oh, and shield capacity. She doesn't need first aid at all. Let her hack basic enemies. If you're a Spectre, why do you need a garage pass? I feel like they just have to make sure that my credentials are real. I said I'm a Spectre and they suddenly go, well, okay, we'll let you in. But then they're like, well, we gotta make sure you really are one. Otherwise we're kicking you back out. Or they're impounding the vehicle for lying about it. Should I just go with Machinist to increase her shield?
Pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is assured.
And they'll be right here with guns drawn.
Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh. Don't you scan me, man. And this is just for other ships that are docking. Yeah, there's the guys, and they do have guns.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Well, it's maybe I outrank you. I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria.
No, I have.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their
Don't
weapons.
you dare secure my weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
We'll cooperate. I'm keeping my gun. Easy, people.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
I hope so,
Haruki-san
too.
will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I love how they're like, we're the authority here. We get to tell you what to do. Nah, son. I'm Spectre. I do whatever the heck I want. Oh, and that guy won't even talk to me? I have to see what those emotes are. Oh, Tally slurping. And Garrett's having a good time, question mark. I haven't been able to interact with anything yet. Worst planet ever. Oh god, they got lawyers. I'm in too deep.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident
Hurry,
in the
yeah, real
docking
friend.
bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
Sus as it seems.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Sounds suspicious. I'm not here for them. I may have to step on some toes.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed
Uh-oh.
through a few days ago.
Venezia's the one working with Saren.
Saren's aide is here.
She's a dead woman.
Can I speak with her?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago.
At least they're not
best of my
hiding this
knowledge,
information.
She's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the
Oh, it's a
main
him.
level,
For some reason with
left
the
at
name
top of the
Annalise, I
elevator.
thought it would be a girl. That's on me, though.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Got an elevator.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your
Are they
own
literally
safety
bragging
and to
about
protect
themselves in the
privacy of
elevator?
others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always
It's
available.
so friendly already,
Thank
I
you,
believe that.
and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Wait, about me or about the Solarian? I'm vaguely surprised to see another one of the Hanar.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here.
I've walked like 50 feet and everybody knows.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
Yeah, because they're doing suspicious stuff.
This one has a burden that you could ease. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Depends on what the item is.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet.
If you won't tell me what it is, I'm not going to bring it
pose
in.
no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going.
Hanar.
This one's customer
Can like
prefers to
can.
remain anonymous.
Tell me where I won't help. See my way.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter.
I feel like I'm
of
gonna
some
kill them
repute,
if they're a bounty
and
hunter.
quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Should I? Is it actually something suspicious? I feel like I shouldn't. No, sounds
I'm
shady.
supposed to uphold the law, not break it. This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Okay, so I
Should
can
I
come
buy
back to do
something
it if I
now?
really want to.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
I'm just looking for... What is it? Looking for licenses. That is a big upgrade in armor for Tally. I don't see much Quarian armor. I'll buy it for now just because. I got a ton of money anyways.
Has the other reconsidered? Maybe later. Of course. This one apologized.
Those are better mods than I have.
Has the other reconsidered? Maybe later. Of course. This one apologized.
A Metagel upgrade. I guess we'll start the quest, because the fact that it says I can still do it even if I say no makes me think it is semi-important.
Alright, I'll help. This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees.
Should I tell her?
Is there anything else this one might... I'm just browsing right now. This one awaits your return.
They said he'd send it to my ship. Not digging the vibe of this place. Okay, so there's an elevator going somewhere. First I'll check downstairs just because. Oh, and I'll equip Tally with that new armor we bought for her. Oh god, that looks not the best. I just want to see... Does that change? Yeah, that changes the coloring of the mask too. Goth mode. Yeah, asterisk.
Letting you keep those guns.
More like you'll be the one. Well, I guess you did just say them regret it. The only reason they'd regret it is if they cause trouble for me, though. Is this going to be the boss's office? I think that's the same person from the start.
How can I help you? How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing...
I've taken up enough.
Not at all, Spectre. This is
Brain
my
gone
job, after
brr
all.
at this point.
How can I help you?
Question mark?
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major
Alas.
shareholders include Elanus Risk
I only
Control
recognize the
Services,
one.
Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology.
They keep a low profile in the
Much of
media.
their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial
Oh,
intelligence.
so they do let some
They
people
attract
develop
many
AI.
protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Analaeus.
One moment, please. Mr. Analaeus?
Yes, what?
Oh, he's a
Commander
Solarian.
Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
At least he didn't try to hide from me. I feel like I can probably
You will
turn over
excuse
the
me if
item
I
to
don't
this
stand
guy.
up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Ooh, wow.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business.
Already don't like this guy.
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing...
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just reading.
It's possible.
I mean,
given
Earth
his
did end up
interests.
being
What our
garbage. Yeah,
clients
it's
do in
true.
their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
Can I take a few shots at him? You can.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as... She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15.
Oh,
that
there were
required
issues
Saren's
there.
attention.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Good job, Furball. You shoot him good.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Well, I'm making an issue of everything.
If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other question.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
12 credits? That is nothing. 12 times 60. How many credits is this guy worth an hour? That is pathetic. Okay, ask me to smuggle. You know what? I'm not helping you with your smuggling problem.
At this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I was honestly thinking of handing over the smuggling thing to him.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Henchan.
Wait, are you helping me out?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more.
Imagine helping
Mr.
Annalise.
Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Not here.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past. Keen spends his days at the hotel.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
So there was the whatchamacallit. There was the elevator leaving here. But I still have to explore this room first. Or this area. Novaria is so aesthetic. Kind of looks cool. I kind of don't vibe with it just because the whole oppressive, chilly atmosphere. I'm a Canadian, I get enough of that as is. It says there's 2 elevators. Two synthetic insights. Does not respond. It's temporarily closed. Lily Hirax?
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping.
Like how you can see the storm out the windows. Oh, I didn't pay attention to
What can I
that.
do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights.
I wonder
shut down
if it's
by
just their
Annalise,
experiment went wonky,
and the
or
matriarch
what.
came through.
Because, and will I fight the matriarch? I mean, no one answered that, but...
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her?
You get a chance to hop in a grizzly here, by the way. Like a what? A grizzly?
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before.
Oh, it cut off the satellite.
15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there.
Everybody said comes back a little quieter. Oh, a non-Mako.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. Zionalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
Oh. I guess that explains that.
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem.
This was originally going to be your car before the Mako was made. That's kind of cool.
Under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers.
You have one, right?
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm.
Security tracks the car.
I have to go.
Oh.
You need anything?
I meant to. There was one more thing to say, it looked like.
What can I do for you today?
How can I get into
Forgot
the
I should
garage?
hold up.
You need a pass. Sure. If I wanted to
Oh no,
lose
it just
my
still
job,
says
I have
that.
to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I was just
Have a good day.
I think I can actually get the thing, so I won't worry about that. So synthetic insights is shut down. I wonder if that elevator from before will take me to the bar where Laura whatever, Lorwax dude is. I keep noticing I'm pronouncing the S's that I say often more stressed. I don't know why. Strange. I'm becoming a snake, learning Parselton. Well, everyone's being quiet. It's weird. I thought they're supposed to say something in all the elevators. Oh, there's actually like a club?
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Okay.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone knows who you are.
Everyone here knows
I knew
who
it.
you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity.
I feel like I've heard the name Vargas, but I wouldn't
He
say
will
anything
assume you are
either if
here
I was
to
in some
investigate
goofy
his
white yellow
company's dirty
outfit.
laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself.
Whatever you need done, ask someone else.
I didn't mean to click that. What is the furthest back load? 109. We were 114. That's not long ago. I have to remember to hold the upwards button just so I don't skip through stuff. Or I have to just not skip through stuff and let them all talk. But sometimes I just read it fast and like the rest of what they're saying is boring. Peace out and zoom past.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a past.
Let's see if you can still accept the job first. That's true. I could have done that.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas. Keene spends his days at the hotel.
I've taken
Too late
Not at
now,
all,
though.
Spectre. This is my job, after all.
And I'm pretty sure there was no items to actually interact with. But yeah, I waited a few seconds and it didn't say that I was going to talk to her again. I could have waited longer just because sometimes when they're still talking, it doesn't let you select them again, floating around in the foreground.
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just
Well,
sit
let me
around
skip.
sipping expensive water. What can I do for you today?
Do you know where
You
that
looking
is?
for her? 15's always had a lousy reputation. Got
Just
a team of
investigating
12 on
all this stuff.
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. Sign up. You need a pass. Sure. If I want.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
And I'm just gonna see if that one other item
What can I do
popped
for
up
you
again. No.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
I do need something. The pass. We already went over this, dude. So the ER, whatever, it's Elanis something. The manufacturing company. These guys must be sponsored by them or something. All of my team is yellow. I just noticed that. Both of them are yellow and white. Now before I see something done,
Excuse me, I need the male human at the hotel bar. That he will assume you are here to investigate his I wish I could. I already bungled this myself.
what's this about?
He realized I was not a real buyer. I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in binary helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful
Oh,
ones.
we did hear about
Commandos,
that.
to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer on behalf of the Spectres, or your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wire. It will upload a variety of monitoring.
Wow, this
devices.
seems messed
They
up.
will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for
500
this.
credits.
So would you. 500 credits.
That is pathetic, dude.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
I feel like I'm missing out on stuff by doing this, but it's Paragon points, and I just don't want to help them. I know that was the guy we need to talk to.
What sort of offer did they make?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention
Okay, Rafael Vargas. They mentioned Vargas. Oh, is there more elevators?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without.
I've led to those without a corporate account. I'm a Spectre! Love how she said all that well within earshot of him. I know, right? She's like 20 feet away. Oh, is that the black market dude? I'm supposed to...
It's me. I'm on the Bavaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insects. The manager, Laura Keene, got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed.
I wonder if he'll give me the key to open that place.
I need you to see what you can find out about. Are you ready for his name?
Ronadril Gon Swaffle Sim Karaten Nar Adi Bel Enoles.
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Now, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network?
What is eavesdropping?
That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go.
I heard all that. I'm telling Annalise. it's Sasha! Hey there, Keone. How are you doing tonight? I saw you streaming just earlier tonight. How did your stream go? Hi, good. Got some good pulls. Nice, nice, nice. Does that mean you got a 5-star then? To anybody who don't know, I always shout them out. That's one of my art siblings, Keone, and she is absolutely adorable, so I highly recommend checking her out.
What do you want?
What are you having?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother.
Lol. He's angry. I got Clara and Tina. I have no idea who those are, but congratulations. Talk about Opold.
I've heard Opold has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Joke's on him, I think human blood is toxic to aliens. Really? Is that actually part of the lore? How are you doing today? Thanks for the shout. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Enjoying myself playing Mass Effect. I'm affecting all of the mass that I possibly can. I also basically got done with some of the models, the Warhammer I'm painting. I started putting the basing stuff on that's supposed to harden and crack so that it looks like realer. He's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly. Should I?
An intriguing offer. Perhaps you'll see me again soon.
Make the right decision.
He wants to save money, but it's still more money for me. And I don't want to be a baddie, but if I'm going to smuggle anyways, then might as well get the most out of it. Oh, synthetic insight security disabled. That was easy. Does that mean I can go down there and go into that place? Do I not even need to talk to the guide? No, humans can ingest cert. Oh, I think I heard about that. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor. Heard if you make your way to a safe location. Your history with the organization is leaked. Base in the Newton system isn't secure. I repeat, make your way to a safe location. Interesting. It's stupid that I have to go to my ship to pick up the drop or whatever from that guy to give to that guy. Why would you shoot Onion? What the heck? Where's my gun? Take that, punk. I beat you to it. Peace out, you're dead now.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do?
You're the punk, maybe. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, bye. Peace out.
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not?
I actually like his voice.
What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
Hopefully Anya didn't actually go. I'll cry. Legitimately cry.
How fortuitous.
He needs something from his
I'm the
place.
manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
An intriguing coincidence.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are
So he wants me to go in and get the evidence to kick that guy out. I'll do it.
I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free.
I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Question mark?
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Can't do that. I'll figure something out. They're crooked. I'll figure something out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky,
I assume
you
I'll
won't
kill
have to fight
absolutely
anyone.
everyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
No promises, dude. Blood's gonna be everywhere. Hey, Sasha. Good night, Sasha. Good night, Rebel. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a nice night's sleep.
On Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
Okay, good to know. I was like, did the music cut out? But I think it just changed to the start of a quieter song because I left the nightclub. Staring eyes. Oh, thank you for lurking, Keone. I hope you have a lovely night. Can't remember, I think she might be an hour or two earlier than me since she's in Alaska. And that's not me doxing, because she's publicly said it many times. See, the snow I did not see. I will make sure to look, because as a Canadian, the one thing I want is to see more snow. Thank you, I'm back just doing my end of stream stuff. You are Alaska? Not just in it, but you are Alaska itself. I feel like you just said that you are very big. If you literally called yourself an entire country, what the heck? What the heck? No, I'm kidding. It's 11:27 p.m. It is 1:27 a.m. for me, but I am a degenerate who stays up all night.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Alaska's a state. Yes, it is. Hello, degenerate boy. Hi there, Yara. Love is sealed. Queen, let me in. What's going on here? What's going on here?
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Leave while you can. I'll have to remove you out of my way. You're here illegally.
Annaleas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Annaleas has a Varen up his ass about this guy.
Yikes.
How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Lovely. Then I don't have to kill any... Oh! Well, some of the people didn't listen. Alaska's a state of mind more than anything. I wouldn't be surprised. I've heard Alaska does things to your memory. No, I'm kidding. But Keone did mention how there's most of the year they only have like 6 hours of daylight a day.
I will destroy you.
And as much as I like the night, that does sound unpleasant. You hate Alaska? You did say you want to mention to move from there. I recommend British Columbia. It's just south of you and it's supposed to be like super nice there. The only problem is that all the hippies and druggies. Okay, Kavish Carne Asada, I'm marinating, I'm free to chat again. Welcome back, Finn. Hope you're having a nice night. I will destroy you. That's fine. I love how it held off on that as if it thought the word destroy is horrible. I have I have the profanity filter set to high, because there's sometimes people that come into the stream and are like, hey, unalive yourself, or stuff like that, just because I'm a femboy. So you put something like that up, put filters on high, and none of that stuff gets seen by anybody else. As soon as I see it, I just delete it. Missing person report, detention of analysts. Gareth is looking for information on the whereabouts of one of our freighters. Believes his brother's ship may have been attacked by privateers traveling through the system. Investigation pending. Wait, you're a femboy? Yes, I'm not a girl. I am in fact a boy. And I consider my character to be one too, as feminine as they look. But then again, you ask that every day. You're always like, oh my god, unsub. Titu. One time I had some completely innocuous word like sword get held. Is that because, I guess, someone can relate that to it looks like a lewd part? And so they're like, oh my god, you're talking about your sword, cough cough? I was literally just using my ability. Oh, they're switching weapons because their one overheated. I hate how I cannot detonate bombs right away. Snacky. Aww. believe the contest was discussing the stats of a weapon. You'd think then that absolutely would not be held. Oh, that also gave a metagel. Throw grenades at their feet if they're close. Ooh, that's a smart idea. I always try to throw it past them and then blow it up because it takes a moment. But throwing it at their feet when it sticks there is a good idea for a ball. I'm going to be doing this so many times in the game. I already have so many times. Oh, you download the evidence from the computer. The one flagged word that never made sense to me was figure. That does seem odd. Oh. Is that the person I let leave?
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Oh no, that's the person from the start. Who are you? Nope. I don't think you're supposed to be here. Nope, I am. Your point?
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Analeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
They're not cops though, they're
Your
working
men are
under the
dirty,
table.
Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
They didn't give me a choice.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Oh, because she's a biotic. I never use my accuracy move. The guy's gonna be so mad that his head of security or whatever is dead. Or I don't think she's the head, she's the one that was with the head. Oh, and now I can go up? Or it's not up, it's just through that. But I wonder if the person with that figure thing that was banned, if maybe they had too many people commenting on their model's figure or something like that, so they banned the word figure itself so people couldn't be like, oh my god, I love your figure, it's so lewd, etc, etc. That's the only thing I can possibly imagine. One area to go down here.
I will destroy you!
Why are they all like using snipers inside a building like this? If I ever get lazy, I can just start using Omnigel for all this stuff. It was the Automod that flagged it on my very first stream, even before I did my model. Oh, it was for in your stream? I thought it was you talking in someone else's stream. I don't understand that then. I wonder if I can go talk to the Analyze guy now and be like, hey, I killed your dude. What are you gonna do about it? Or hey, I know you're doing stuff under the table dirty. God, that sounds horrible.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Must be Analyze thugs, don't be coy. Entirely innocent.
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard.
Well, you're trying to play
Meet
me.
at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
I kind of want to talk to the boss and just see what he says. I'll save first, just in case we get into a gunfight. We vibing, they hating. Even if he doesn't fight me, I might reload anyways just so I don't have to run all the way back. I'm literally that lazy. Hey, Annalise. Oh, it's saved.
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Let's just see what he says.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling.
I'll look into it and get
I
back.
appreciate your report.
I've acquired Keen's evidence of your misconduct. Let's talk.
Mr. Keen is under criminal investigation. You cannot believe any fabrications he would spin in his
Hey,
defense.
Kroll, thanks for checking in. Explain it to the board, then give it to Keelan. Not here to arrest you, explain it to the board.
It's not my place to believe you or not. I'm turning...
I do not believe... That is not
What
your
the
best
heck,
option.
Onion?
I would like to make a proposal. Give Mr. Keen's evidence to me. It is all lies, but it may help my investigation into his corruption.
I'll consider it if you help me get
I
to
could
Mitra.
easily arrange passage to... I would also offer the executive board standard compensation for private investigating. That is a mistake, but it is the right... I will give you time to reconsider.
Okay. Reload because I didn't actually want to talk to him. Yeah, how you doing, Sasha? I'm doing good, just vibing. We literally are at 20 people and we haven't even had a raid tonight, so that's kind of wild. Glad to see people are interested enough to check in. Yeah. I bought, what is it called? Coconut macaroons at the store. They're actually pretty good. They're just a basic store brand, but I'm enjoying snacking on them. I feel like I should run back to that's super wild and cool. Oh, absolutely. It's the wildest thing I've ever heard. Can I tell this guy the other guy wants me to cheat?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
No, I can't tell him he wants to cheat. You're gonna be famous in no time. I hope so. My goal as a VTuber is legitimately to make the entire world fall in love with me. Even all of you. Every single person. Deal with it. Deal with it. Hashtag deal with it. You too. Nice, nice, nice. Remember me when you're famous. Who are you again? I'm sorry, Onion. I'm sorry. You reloaded so Shepard doesn't know. Shepard doesn't know what? I saved before going to talk to the guy at the end, so I should know about the deal. I already in love with you? Good. Everybody should be. Wait, Mako Masoto?
Good day, Commander. I wonder, how have you been spending your time?
This and that, none of your business. Spectre business.
You know, Spectre business.
That's a polite way to brush me off.
It is.
No matter. There was a break-in at the Synthetic Insights office. Several of my officers were killed. You wouldn't know anything, would you?
You know about the deal, but the memory of it was wiped? Why? I saved after talking to the guy about it. Like, I saved after talking to the Krogan about it. Chocolate milk is going extinct as punished? Never. I did it. I'm sorry to hear that. Lie? Nope. Kinda wanna say I'm sorry to hear that.
Some of your people died? My sympathies.
Thank you.
Okay,
for
are you
saying
literally
that,
saying
but
that someone
it does
just
not
did like
bring them
the
back.
memory flash
If
to
you will
remove my
excuse me,
memory?
I must compose the letters to notify their families.
Something I've always wanted to try, real poutine. Not what they call that lot of garbage that comes from fast food in America. Poutine in Canada is actually really good, but it's not something I normally eat. Yeah, Crow. Nya, nya. Nya? Nya. Nya, Crow. The deep nya? Nya. Question mark? Nya? Space Chad? Nya. Space Chad Odyssey, Nya. Do you like games where choices matter, Nya? I definitely do, Nya. Hello there, Niali, Nya. It's good to see you, Nya. I'm glad to see you wasting all your points, Nya. It's perfect time to not save them at all, Nya. Because it's not like when I get my PC, I'll add new redeems, Nya. Despite how good Putin is, Nya. I hate how gross the name sounds, Nya. I can understand that, Nya. Cruel is spending like 2k points, Nya. That's cool, that's what the points are for, Nya. I think, Nya? Or are the points for feeding me, Nya? How'd you know I wasted them all, Nya? I have 20k, it's fine. Nya, that sounds good, that sounds good.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Yes, I'm keeping it. Ooh!
I'm just browsing.
Can I keep it for myself? Can I take some of Krill's points with a pull? We could. You have 52k. Holy heck, Sleepless. You've been lurking a lot more than I thought. I think I only have like 5k or something like that in your channel. Mind you, I haven't actually seen you on that often. You're often streaming when I'm like asleep after supper. I've been saving.
Greetings, Spectre.
I'm keeping it.
Have you brought the package? Change of plans. I've decided to keep it myself. You cannot do that. This one wants the other to...
Oh, it's literally just cryo rounds? Yeah, let's let the Krogan have his cryo rounds. That's stupid. But I also kind of feel like that guy's a jerk, and I wouldn't want him paying more money. That's so adorable after every sentence, Nia. Sasha, how do I get more points, Nia? Lurk and stream. Win polls against other people. Can I just type /poll to make a poll? Oh, I can. Oh wait, that's just a regular poll. That's not a points poll. Lame. I'm gonna report my own poll. This guy's superstar. Someone instantly goes, yep. That's not gambling. How do I do the gambling? That's just a regular poll. Oh, thank you for the follow, P. A bunch of numbers. Wait, can you see who has the most points? No, but I absolutely know who has it. I can't even end the poll. But it's Furball. A while back he had over 200k points. Prediction?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'll give him the thing just so that
Here you
the
are.
other guy has to pay more.
The Spectre has done a great service.
I don't like
for this
the
one.
other dude.
From the
Krogan.
deepness of light, it thanks you.
So he probably has like 300k by now, I bet.
This one promised compensation for services rendered.
Snub-Trader
It humbly
credits would be
suggests that a sum
appropriate.
of 250
You
credits
needed me.
would be most... Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
How? By
The
lurking in
other's
basically
words
every stream.
possess the
He is my
discomforting
OG
ring
mod.
of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits.
This is half this one's profit taken
That
by
is
the
half
other.
this one's
It can
profit
offer no
taken
more.
by the other.
That's better.
It can offer no more.
That mod, I could likely sell it for more than that.
This one is glad to have come to an
384.3k
agreement.
points now, Jesus.
I'm just browsing right
It's
now.
terrifying.
This one awaits your return.
I should make a 384k point VIP redeem and see if Furball actually redeems it so he could finally be VIP. At the cost of every single point he owns. You would? Oh snap, I'll keep that in mind. I might make one at one point, and I might just put it like for a set amount of months, like 6 months or something like that. A lot of people have it where it's this much, but it increases each time, and I'm not a big fan of that. I also like the idea of VIP wars, where I make it cheap, but you guys can just take it from each other, or can remove the VIP from people. The girl wanted me to talk to her.
What sort of offer?
Oh, I don't think I ever talked to Vargas. Oh, he didn't let me. Let's set the price high since you stream every day.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
What do you want?
The executive board
I wonder how
knows
many points I
about
have, but I
Annalise'
didn't shoot so
corruption.
much.
I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence,
Hydrate
his
will do,
planet
thank
can
you.
run profitably again.
work for Analyze. Can't you just take his
Oh,
record?
Swift is raiding. Hello, thank you for the raid,
He's a
Swift.
crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits.
How are you? Oh, I can't do a shout out. Someone else did a shout out recently, I'm sorry.
In one package.
Can I pause this? I can't pause this now. But thank you for the raid, Swift. I hope you're having a nice night. How was Minecraft? I know I saw you playing something different earlier tonight, so you must have switched at one point, right? But hello to any of the new raiders. If you're new to my stream, my name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I stream literally. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored, you'll find me here playing whatever game I am vibing with, which right now is Mass Effect. I have the Legendary Edition, so I literally have all 3 games, but right now I'm just messing around with the first one. But I hope your stream went well, Swift.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Hood Knight, EP Swift? Oh, is Swift going to bed right away because he's tired? That makes sense. I can only imagine what time of night. I'm so heckin' tired I can't stay long, so I'm going to sleep. Good night, love. Okay, good night, Swift. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for always sending people my way and sharing your community with me. I do appreciate it, so I hope you have a nice night. Sweet dreams. Rainbow Burr for a sec there, Sasha. It's true, I did. Also, Swifty is non-binary. Oh, my apologies. Did I say he? If so, I'm sorry. If they hardly stream, they'll have their VIP redeem at a low price, but if they stream very often, they have it at a very high price. Well, yeah, like my art sibling Sushi's, it's like over 100k for the VIP thing. The idea of a permanent VIP seems odd to me, though, because then people who come later, even if they support me a lot, can't get it. That's the why I wonder whether I should have the option to take it away or do this and that, etc. Thank you for the head pat.
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving
I need
customers
Keen's
away.
pass. I have my own mission. I need his pass.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you
I don't
need.
want VIP
Favor
now.
for
Oh, you
favor.
totally don't.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help.
Wasn't the other guy
Look,
already?
Shepard, I don't like this either.
Oh,
You
my answer
Spectres
section.
play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Do I just have to get him to agree to help her out? Simple if VIP hasn't been active in a while, remove it. True, but that's not exactly permanent then. But I definitely should.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
I'm back and have brownies. Welcome back.
Thank
I remember you made brownies
You
just
know
a
where
week
I
or two
work.
ago.
Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, we'll see if he'll join in. But I'll give him the info first, because he wanted it. Give brownies? You didn't even say please.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Be a hero,
Everyone
man.
on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion.
I've always seen it as a reward for being a long-time viewer. That actually makes sense.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive.
I make a
board
lot
to
of
work
sweets. I
here.
also made a pound
Board is
cake. I don't think I've
investigating
ever had a pound
You'll be
cake.
more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade
I believe
you.
Umu's thinking of doing a
Very well.
VIP redeem.
I will testify.
They decided on a
Make whatever
120k pound
arrangements you
cake.
need with your contact. I will wait here.
Or 120k price tag.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
I should let
Okay,
you
so I
go.
did convince him to help
Let me
out. I
go.
must go and head to bed, Sasha. That'll
Would
do
you
me and my
consider
cold. Oh,
conversation
do you have a
before
cold? I hope you get better soon.
That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Wait. Where is the girl? Did she literally leave despite me being able to like walk between them 10 feet? Do I have to go all the way back to that guy's office to talk to her and then go all the way back here? This game is insane. That better not be the case. Yeah, I do. Headache, sniffles, ear hurting, tummy hurting. Onion! Poor Onion. I hope you get better soon. I will go make sure to send you some chicken noodle soup. I mean, it might be absolutely rancid by the time it gets there, but it's the thought that counts. What makes a pound cake a pound cake? I've never made desserts outside of packaged ones. I make desserts a fair amount. I make brownies, I make cookies. On the rare occasion, I make a really fancy cheesecake, but that's normally for birthdays and stuff like that. Cheesecake is expensive to make, though. I'll see the DP as a reward for a long-time viewer. I mean, doesn't it say something like this, esteemed member of the community or something like that? I have absolutely no idea. That girl better be here, I swear to dog. That's right, I'm swearing at you. My dog glanced at me like, what? What are the ingredients of a cheesecake? Is it cheese and cake? Kind of. Except instead of you use a bunch of cream cheese for the base of it, and then you add in things like egg and sugar and all that, then you have to beat it up super well so the whole thing is smooth. We take out chocolate, we melt chocolate, put it in a cup on the side, and pour a little bit of the cheesecake mix in with it to make some chocolate. Then you later drizzle that throughout it and kind of run a spoon through to move it through the whole thing. It's actually quite sweet, but I guess that's because we put sugar in it. I do a lot of cooking, but not a lot of baking. Gotta fix that sometime, though. Good night, Sasha. Good luck with the game and choice making. I will do my best. But thank you, Anya. You feel better soon. I will send you a healing bullet right now.
That's a
Here,
world of stress
here's a
off
healing
my
bullet.
back. I'll take the evidence for
Well, I
safe
can't redeem
transport.
it because you redeemed it.
I didn't think you'd help me, being a specter and all. I guess
Baking
some of
is
you
like
can be
cooking, but you
alright.
mix everything in baking. Honestly, baking is like cooking in a lot of ways, but it depends.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass.
I want to leave
Be
with the
careful
last
out there.
life. Teardrop. Go
I
have fun,
haven't
Onion.
rested.
Get some good rest.
Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
Oh,
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
oh wow,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
arresting
gotta
him
move on.
instantly. That is hilarious.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy,
That's true.
Commander. I owe you a beer.
I love how she literally did go and just grab him there without even waiting. I wondered if she really was who she said she was or not. Chio's pew pew. I instantly recognized the emote. I was like, that gotta be Chio. That's gotta be Chio. So I have the garage pass, but I still want to talk to what's-his-face, because he said to tell him about the arrangement. And then we'll go into the garage and leave this place. We still got like an hour stream, so I wonder if we'll be able to finish this planet. I think you can have 30 VIPs at one time. It is a pretty large amount, I'm pretty sure. Rich Sash, I'm gonna go play Honkai Star Rail. See ya. Okay, see ya, Kroll. Thanks for hanging out with us. Best of luck with any pulls. Question, angel or devil food cake? I feel probably devil, because it's typically that's chocolatey. Angel food cake, the stuff I've had of it, haven't been that great.
She lifted off world. The board will be taking me into protective custody.
Ooh. Why does it save every time I talk to him? You are my own personal saving device.
Next few days.
I already got Himiko. Nice. That means nothing to me though. I know very little about the game, aside from what I've seen on social media. I've considered playing it, but since I haven't played it yet, I do not know the characters very well. And I've only seen like maybe one character whose design really interested me. Most of it was just eh. You have to either make one or get one from a good shop. I feel like the time we made it, it was from a box. It was like a boxed food. A lot of people I know want Himiko, so now you're gonna rub it on all their faces and see how jealous they are. Cruel. Do it. I've never heard of a limit. The limit is 20 brownies. I think they were talking about the limit for VIPs.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Yep.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything?
Okay, so now I can actually go into the garage and steal someone's car.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive
The
safely.
box ones can be
weather's
good, but
supposed
most of the time
be
you have to
bad out
change the
in this
recipe.
valley.
That actually makes sense. Like, you have to replace certain things. Like, a lot of those box cake mixes say to use water or whatever, like a cup of water, to make it more moist, but I often replace that with a cup of milk just because the fat adds flavor. Oh, it's a geth. You just call your VIP sprays. So there was literally... Oh, I'd say this is what the matriarch had in the crates. That actually makes sense. It wasn't a weapon in the crates, but they didn't understand what it actually was. Sasha's little brownies. Sasha, guess what? Chicken butt. That's what someone said last time. I don't know what's up. Dishes, fats, and monosaccharides. What's a saccharide? Is it tasty?
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in
Oh
or out.
god. Are they gonna get killed? Hopefully I can... My blanket is finally so dry. So dry. It's finally dry. I can curl up and be in a ball. Nice, nice, nice. But do you have brownies? I do not have brownies. I only have those coconut macaroons. I know you weren't talking to me, but I answer anyways. It's my stream. I'll answer every question, even if it's not directed at me. I can do what I want. I could have shot the fuel tank. That is hilarious. I've never seen someone flip the Sasha and hold them together. Now kiss. Would you kiss yourself? Maybe. Saccharide is a scientific word for carbs. I see. I feel like 90% of what I eat is carbs. I eat a lot of, like, what is it? Grains, etc. Missed out on using the Grizzly, rest in peace. How did I miss out on it? Don't I go click on the car? Or I can only click on it here? Hey, Mako.
What did you do here, Commander?
Defended myself. I defeated a Geth ambush. Just business.
The Geth ambushed us, we fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element
Potatoes
zero
are your
masses.
favorite food?
If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things...
Oh, you could get into it during combat to use the guns. I thought it was we were going to be able to use that instead of the Mako to drive. That's too bad. Monosaccharides are simple sugars, while bigger saccharides are like starch. If our containers were packed with these, there are many more out there. Now you know what to look for. How many more?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Oh, absolutely. People would just cut this planet off. They'd be like, yep, not investing in here. I went to college. I didn't finish my college, but I went there. Absolutely, absolutely relatable, Seer. I went to university for like 6 months, and I didn't even finish the course. I left early and got partial refund because of my anxiety issues. They considered it like a disability. They're just like, yeah, you are messed up enough that we understand. Here's part of your money back since you didn't do the whole thing. But I technically did go there for a bit. It was just incredibly hard on me. And that's why I am now a NEET. Is there going to be stuff I can get? Oh, it's only a level 1 hazard. It's not that cold. It's only a level 1 hazard. Canada's probably like a level 3 hazard in winter. Do not get out of your car. Run into the house. Honestly, it actually depends on the day, though. Some days in Canada are fine, where it's like -10. But then there's days where we get like all the way down to -40. Will I die if I run off the edge there? Are we gonna jump off just to check this out? Lol. That was the saddest death I have ever seen. it just literally says, oh, your car is broken in the middle of air, and you land and it's reload. No death, no explosion, just nope, you're dead. Thankfully it's a quick load. So that's just talking Celsius. By the way, yes. For all the Americans in chat, which is most of you. Being a streamer technically makes you self-employed and you're applying yourself to streaming enough that I can totally see you eventually earning a modest income. That would be great. The question is, could I keep up with it long term? Would I burn out? It's been a year and I don't feel burnt out in the slightest, but some people do. But yes, it is technically considered self-employed. I did have to... what is it? I did have to report any money I made with Twitch to the government, and then they're supposed to take part of it, but I think they got back to me and they're like, yeah, we're basically not taking anything from you because you made so little. Turians don't like the cold shepherd, did I ever mention that? But yeah. They were like, yeah, you make so little that would basically be poverty, except I'm living with my mom, so it's not like that. But so I don't think they took actually any taxes from me. Oh, is that an actual turret? How did they not notice a literal get turret at the bridge? We don't have to deal with lake effect snow where you're at. Oh, what is lake effect snow? Because I feel like we kind of do. It all depends on the situation though. Like right now, the creek that runs through our city is literally close to overflowing. It's normally like down 10 feet, and that 10 feet has raised all the way that people are a little concerned. But there's ways to drain it away and such. Oh, I can actually see that upgrade kit from in here. Like, I want another upgrade kit. Why are they just littering the upgrade kits around? Sorry, Mako. I have like tons of Omni Gel though. Just taking all those grenades head on. Or not grenades, but rockets. Oh, that's one of those tall Geth, right? Like the dinosaur ones? Yeah, those things. I don't remember what they're called. Do they think this is my first time? You can zoom in with your gun. Oh, neat. I probably saw that early on and then just absolutely forgot about it. Mako never dies though, so... all good. What's an armature? I forgot I have to let go of the bullets to use the rockets. Good game. GG, no re. Like I said, late in the game, I might get bored and just start skipping all these things using the Omni Gel, because I probably have so much of it. Nothing else over here. You don't need a shield. Okay, no more items there. Liquefied snow is where a large body of water creates enough moisture in the air that freezes and crystallizes as it tries to reach the upper limit. Come down so thick you can barely see 8 meters in front of you. I don't think we have that here. We do have issues with fog. Say oh woo. How do I say it though? Do I go oh woo? Oh woo. I don't know how to do a cute oh woo. Oh what? Oh what? Is that how people do the OWO? Oh, oh. Good. I thought I was still being hit by stuff. Yeah, we do get fog where I am, but it's not fog so thick you can only see that far ahead of yourself. Did me using the zoom in thing bug out the car? Because I do not have the cursor anymore. That was the cutest awoo I've ever heard. Good. I think you're lying, but I appreciate the lie nonetheless. Okay, often when I ram them, they don't actually die. What does clicking right trigger say? I mentioned my obsession with kitchen knives before. It's honestly a pet peeve of mine when American vendors use inches instead of millimeters. Why the heck are you measuring the spine thickness as 1/8 of an inch? Just say 3 millimeters. I can honestly relate to that. In Canada, we do often use feet and inches instead, despite the fact that we do use the metric system rather than the imperial system. But there's certain things where it's just, where something's that small, you really don't need to go. It's so much easier to just use millimeters. That's legit, everyone tries to make it sound seductive instead of cute. Oh, woo. Yeah, they had time to even install these huge turrets here. It seems odd. And how did they manage to get that Prothean armature? I can understand the Geth sappers and sneaky guys and such in those crates, but how did they get a crate so big that the armature was in it? And they didn't realize this thing's Geth or this thing's sus. No one must know what the Geth actually look like, because they haven't gone out of the Perseus Veil or whatever in forever. I miss my cursor. Oh, there's my cursor! Was it because I was in the snowstorm that I couldn't see it? I wonder if my Ara is cute or seductive. Ara. I need to practice doing an Ara. Shio can do a really good one. He just leans into the microphone and he's like, Ara. But like I said, I don't have great control of like pitch and everything with my voice, because I grew up not talking all that much. And now I chatter on and on every single night. Turret up here. What? My bullet stopped hurting it for a second, I was confused. I might upload photos of the Chaos Marines I was painting on Twitter later. Really depends. I still need to try to edge highlight horns on it. Other than that, I'm fine with how they look. What's up here? Says enemy somewhere. Start watching anime just to practice doing RRs. I know my RR is seductive even without trying. I have a voice deep enough to rival Kratos. Oh snap. It really is cool to see people gain confidence through streaming. It is true. It's just like with not just confidence talking to people or talking out loud, etc. I know you've talked about having a speech impediment and things like that, but it's practice makes perfect. And even if you're doing it online, you can then hopefully apply it to real life, because it's such second nature when you've done it for so long. Literally, that is the slowest firing rocket or moving rocket I have ever seen. And are my teammates locked outside? Look at the blue dots on my map. They literally blocked my 2 teammates outside. Where's this? I want to try... Not neural shock. Hey, hacked it. Oh no, my Roomba's no longer copy-pasted. Quick, copy Sears Roomba. Wait, why are you shooting me? I hacked you. You were literally hacked. It only says one more enemy. Bonkadonk. Oh, it's a Krogan. My emote suggestion turned out so cute. Oh, is that your emote suggestion? You suggested them to have a cat bonk, and they decided to add it in? I would like to sabotage him. But then I fully expect he's going to try to, like, melee me. Oh, my teammates teleported in. I love how you guys mentioned all the Krogans revive because they have those auxiliary organs, so they just get right back up. Stop beating up Tally. Don't beat up me, don't beat up me, beat up Tally.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered
And
a
Unity
great
should
deal
revive
of
my
damage.
teammate. All the facilities have suffered
Biohazard
great damage.
materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
And is Mira supposed to be the virtual intelligence? Yes, I did. I won the power to suggest an emote during a subathon. I suggested a Cato Bonk emote. Nice, nice, nice. It does indeed look cute. Those Krogan were wearing their helmets, but my guys aren't wearing their helmets. So it doesn't seem like there's lack of oxygen in here. They were just doing it because they were like, man, my helmet is rad. I wish I could wear it 24/7, and then they did. Gotta try it with a tail now. I feel like I should try to get a tail emote done. But then most tail emotes are animated, and I'm already liking the animated emotes I have in my slots. Those turrets are ominous.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Thought as much. I was like, there's some research they don't want escaping. Hold on, I gotta reset the internet on my old laptop that I'm watching chat on, because it's being wonky. Refreshing it. I think it's level 7 or 8 gear where you start getting an extra upgrade slot. I honestly wondered about that. Tail motes do be pog, but anything will top the Roomba. I completely agree. I did try commissioning someone for a bite emote, but I don't know if it's actually going through or not. I messaged a person about a bite emote and asked them if they still did it because I like the look of it when I searched bite emotes on Twitter, and the person was like, oh, I don't do commissions for those anymore, but I totally could do one for like 15 bucks or even for free, haha, just because. And I was like, oh snap, you know, I'll totally pay you the 15 bucks if you want to do it sometime. And then they reacted with a heart, and haven't heard from them in the past week. But for all I know, they have other commissions and stuff like that, so. Ooh. Well, at least that's blocking the path. Or blocking his shots, I guess. That actually does decent damage. Well, who are we going to talk to? Is it the matriarch? Or is it someone hiding? Or is it like a mini-boss?
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad
They did mention a type of animal. The one guy said there's nothing out there. Oh. Okay, so they're raising creepy bug dudes? And they've now escaped, and maybe that's why this place is having all the trouble? Rachni. Everything's called Rachni. I've seen Rachni in like 3 different games. They're so small that I would rather have the shotgun. Although my teammates are doing pretty good short work of them or whatever. Literally just all circles. Personal log, administrator, last time, no more will I use the transport carrier. 3 shipments we lose the Macdon system in 1 month. They're too stupid or slow. If only Gregor still ran his shipments, he would get what I need and no mercenaries would dare stop him. I always get unreasonably anxious when commissioning artists. I have to remind myself they have their own stuff to do and aren't necessarily checking their DMs every hour of every day. That actually makes sense. I mean, if you're getting worried for them not responding in like a day or two, then that seems a bit odd. But if it's been a while, I absolutely can understand being anxious, because even someone tried to scam me just earlier this year, like right after December. I paid like, can't remember if it was $200 or something like that, and I was going to get a cheap female design of a character that character ID I had, and as soon as the person got my money, they pretty much stopped responding to me for almost a full month. Like, I think I messaged them once or twice. I was like, well, it's past the 10 days that we're supposed to be for this commission, and then they didn't get back to me. So at the end of 1 month, I didn't even try messaging them again. I just straight up put a PayPal dispute with the stuff in it, with all the screenshots and stuff. And then within 2 hours of me doing that, the person gets back to me and is like, oh my god, I'll start on it right now, this and that. I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. And I'm like, dude, no, I don't want to continue at this point. Like, I don't trust you anymore. You've gone over twice as far past the estimated due date for what you were going to do and stuff like that. And they go, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll refund you and make the model for you or something like that. And I was just like, no. And so I eventually did get my money back from PayPal, but I had to escalate it. But hi, Hetsusu. Sorry about causing all that trouble at the supermarket near where you live. And it is unfortunate, but stuff like that happens sometimes. Thankfully, PayPal is very... I got scammed out of a reference sheet for $450 back in 2019. Yikes. That's one reason I like using PayPal, because PayPal, like 90% of the time, sides with the buyer. And that is horrible for sellers, because sellers can get scammed, especially artists can get scammed by buyers saying they didn't get something they did, etc., etc. But for a buyer, you know that you have like a full 6 months or something like that to try and contest it and get your money back. Gravitic weapons research? Is that related to... Oh, there's still an enemy. I wondered why Garrus was dead. Arsh has a huge coup, probably has a queue, couple thousand of unearned money. I've honestly seen something similar. I've seen people on Twitter who are taking commissions, but I look at their Trello and it says they already have like 30 commissions over the next 3 months, and yet they're still accepting more commissions. And I'm always kind of like, I hope you're letting... Maybe they are, but I hope you're letting the people know that, you know, you're going to have to wait this long, I have 30 people ahead of you, etc., etc. Even if you pay right now, don't expect it for a while. And as long as they do say that, then there's no problem with that. You're just making sure you have a livelihood for the next several months. Totally respect that. Okay, are these things just literally coming out of the walls? And Tally is down. Yes, you do. Actually, no, they don't. I had ads. Were you talking about my message? I probably did. I think I just mentioned how I've seen artists who will be advertising their commissions, but you check their Trello and they have like 30 commissions over the next 3 months already. And I'm always like, I hope you're telling the people that commission you currently that they're going to have to wait that amount of time, because, I mean, as long as you do tell them that they're going to have to wait 3 months before they're with 30 people ahead of them, then that's perfectly fine. You're just trying to make sure you have income for the next so many months. But at the same time, if they're not telling people and they're like, oh yeah, I'll get to it when I can, this and that, then that's absolutely sus.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Manual boot required. wonder if that'll instant kill me if I shoot it up close. I probably have to turn on the AI before I can go up there. Oh, that says to enter core. Maybe that's how I turn on the VI. But I'll check over here first. Okay, it looks like I have to actually go into the VI core, because I'm guessing this will say you can't hack it either. I wondered what this was going to do. I didn't think it was an elevator going down. The VI core appears inoperable. You can attempt to manually reconfigure the database or use OmniGel to repair the damaged system. Manually. Remember core 1 damage, transfer modules, stacked core 2 or 3 to reactivate, press X. I don't entirely understand this. I forgot this was a Tower Hanoi puzzle. I have no idea what a Hanoi puzzle is. Shepard will now be encased in carbonite. Will require Princess masquerading a bounty hunter to rescue them. Yikes. Okay, not worth it. OmniGel to skip.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
For what purpose? I'm a Spectre.
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special
It
Tactics.
was easy to do though, you almost had it. Lame.
1 moment, please.
I didn't understand how it worked
Council
though.
authority confirmed.
And I have
You are
so
entitled
much
to secure access
secure
of all
access to all
systems.
systems. Ooh.
Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives.
Despite being a
This system
Spectre.
is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger
Rift Station?
User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
1 moment, please. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment
Hope you don't play
procedures.
KOTOR then, because
Manual
Bauer used to sit
restart
there
required.
too. Oh snap.
Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram system. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
At least they
sorry,
explain it
but I
here.
was
See,
offline
that
at
would
the
work
time.
better.
Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure.
And obviously it's the containment failure if the
Guidelines
Rachni got
suggest
out.
The frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also
Oh, is
damage
that why they do
mechanical
the
ones.
research on a frozen planet?
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
That is actually a good idea.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Do you know why the reactor... What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and secure. When emergency protocols were implemented
Oh,
within
the
hot
cabling is
rooms,
automatically
the cabling
rejected,
was
so that's how they can't contact her now.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate
Okay,
the
we saw the
controls
roof
and
right
the
over there,
hardware
the
will
roof
reconnect.
access.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you, but you're not
They
an
kill
actual
you if
AI.
something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am
Yeah, it's
merely a
different if they're an
database
AI. She's just a VI, just a virtual assistant.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs.
Isolation 2 breach, tram shut down, landlines.
Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
Privilege.
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Okay, we'll go to the roof first.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment
They said that I can reconnect the cables up here. I love how they just teleport to standing there.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, I see the exclamation point. I feel like there's going to be a... Yep, there's the Rachni. Neural shock will stun that guy. I think I have the rounds that increase damage towards mana creatures. Oh, one hit kill. Hopefully it auto-saved there. Yeah, it auto-saved just a minute ago. Wax them critters. They waxed me. Sag. Okay, it literally saved before getting into the elevator.
Reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
I think I might be able to stun the second one too.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Neural shock.
Get down!
I rarely use my grenades. This is the bad thing with tech characters, they don't have much land to defend themselves. It is true. When I eventually play Mass Effect 2, I might play as a biotic, just to try out the other ways of playing the game.
Manual restart required.
But even if I beat this, I don't think I would start number 2 right away, just because I'd want to switch things up.
Passenger trams are offline.
I'm back. Welcome back, class. Krogan armor, it looked like.
Connections restored. Processing.
Biotics are at their weakest in MA2, but you can still do work with them.
Unable to connect.
You're back, you can now sleep without worry. Those bugs need a flamethrower taken to them, that would be great.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff.
Oh, there's no
presently
contaminants there.
Within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below
official count. Cough, cough.
Why is Rift
So some are
Station
dead.
locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent.
And it clearly
would
worked.
also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connection.
Infiltrator, Sentinel, and Vanguard are all super fun classes and 2 for you.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Is there anything else here? Can I talk to you guys? Do you say anything? And I guess that's because since they're lizard-like, they're quite possibly cold-blooded, the Turians. Cold-blooded killers. Oh, that's too bad. Paladin went offline. I was thinking of raiding him in a bit. I actually don't have that many people I know online right now.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment.
Oh. I love how that they just go. Well, it said I had to do something about the main frame. Was that in the previous room? Or, oh, I absolutely did not see the door over here.
User alert. Now entering.
I'm always here if you need recommendations. I'll keep that in mind, HD. And I might end up needing one.
With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Because the only one I can see is Shiori, but she has like 50 people already, so I wouldn't mind raiding someone smaller. Not to mention, as cute as she is, she can be quite sus sometimes. Oh, that just gave Metagel. Oh, did that actually hit him? Oh god. Run. Run before he like insta-kills me.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Can I... These guys I'm pretty sure aren't considered... Yeah. So you'd think they'd be considered AI. But maybe I'm just not strong enough to attack them.
All patched up.
God dang, they have a lot of destroyers. Oh god, my shield. Sabotage. Run. Am I literally at 0 Metagel now? Need higher hacking to affect destroyers? Okay, so I can actually hack the gap. I wasn't sure if I could or not, so I definitely will start putting points into that. I don't care that much about dampening. Puts their abilities on cooldown. Yes, Geth are hackable. Okay, I'm absolutely putting points into that then.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
These guys move so weirdly. And I shot right as she did her explosion. I know my melee does almost nothing, but eh. Is this actually the way to go or not? I was about to say, are those beds, but they are certainly not.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh god. Sasha, would you date a man who eats only raw meat? Do you mean like fish? Or do you mean just straight up a red raw meat? Because I feel like it really depends on the situation. Probably not, because that doesn't seem like they would have a long life. No raw chicken and pork? Most likely not. That seems gross to me, especially the raw chicken, since that can so easily be contaminated with salmonella. I feel like I wouldn't want to kiss someone like that. Stupid fatigue. A man who have a lot of parasites affecting them? Exactly. Like I've heard deer meat. Apparently deer meat, if you actually go out and hunt it yourself, you really have to cook it thoroughly, because those animals are apparently really well known for being infected with parasites. I literally just push a button to fix the fuel lines? Wow, I really am an engineer. My brain did not process that way, question mark? No kisses for the raw diet man. Peepo said, is that you? Are you the raw diet man?
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety.
Activation of the failsafe plasma jets? Ooh.
Is recommended prior to
Oh,
access.
raw meat didn't compute. I see.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the failsafe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The failsafe system
Of course, everything's inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can
Standard
be
is an
repaired on-site
omni-tool.
using a standard
Open
omni
it.
tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
Can I get rid of them?
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system which vents a 5,000
Well, I said I'm guessing you mean raw meat like sushi, and they said no, like raw chicken and pork.
sterilize any potential contagion. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this
What's
time.
the problem?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
So where is... They said it's right by the place? Oh, then bleh. Exactly how I feel. Well, feel about the idea of that. And I love how they just keep referring to these giant bugs as they're contaminants. You just don't want the natural salmonella straws enhancing their biomes and making them caveman super soldiers. Hey there, red-faced daddy, how you doing? Sushi's and raw meat if it's done right anyways. It's cured fish. I thought cured stuff still can be considered raw. Like you can cure cooked meat, you can cure raw meat. I'm alright, how are you? I'm doing pretty good myself, but thank you for asking.
And transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination
Hopefully over
chamber.
here is the way into
Access to
the
passenger tramways
decontamination thing.
inadvisable.
I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond.
Hard electronics, repair plasma purge. Glad to hear that. Good, good, good. Burn! This is fine. This is fine. you happy?
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a
Okay,
more
nothing
specific.
else.
That's all I need.
If it's done right, curing the meat does make it edible even if it's raw. Is that how... Oh, wow, I survived that. Is that how pepperoni and, like, salami works? Because I've always wondered, that meat does look very raw, even though it can be quite tasty.
Control group, losing them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the third strong. Out while you can.
Basically, yes. Oh, okay.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
There must have been something he could do to help his comrades.
So he killed himself because he didn't want to be eaten by the Rachni? Question mark. Sasha, you always say punctuation. Yeah, I like doing it. Oh. Well, that guy just yeeted himself out of existence. Knew he was just going to get shot into the face anyways. Cured with a combination of spices, salts, and good bacteria. Good old good bacteria, just like our guts. No items. We are like 15 minutes early, but I feel like I might end as we reach the new place here because I am honestly feeling kind of tired. And since I don't really know anybody who's online now, HD, do you have anybody you like who isn't too sus, who we could send a raid towards?
Now arriving at Rift Station. Binary Helix Research.
Thank you for lurking, Glass. I'll check this first area. Or maybe not. Aw, sleepy Sasha, I know, right? I'm gonna snack on some chips or something like that, then I'll probably head to bed pretty soon. Available now, Hogwarts Legacy, Big Pass. Not my kind of game. Middle and Fault 4. The quiche I made with raw shrimp, it's marinating the lime juice and the acid cures it. Also, the shrimp was frozen beforehand, so anything living in it should be thoroughly dead. Really depends. Parasites in it would be dead, but not bacteria. Most of the time, cold doesn't actually kill bacteria. It often just stops its bacterial growth. HD is not responding, so I feel like we will just... Oh wait, she already changed to just chatting. So maybe she is ending for the night. Do you guys have anybody you know who you'd like to send a raid towards? Otherwise, I have one or two people who I don't know very well that I could send people to do. Or I could just pick someone off the recommended channels. Everyone's sleepy time sure seems like it. Hold on, let me open Shiori's channel. Oh, Shio has Riot Buddy now, it says. I'd say me, but my OBS not working. I also don't raid people who tell me to raid themselves. AbbyTuber is very comfy. I actually follow her. I just don't know her that well. Anyone I know is sleeping on stream. Is that Alara? Because I do have like Alara and AbbyTuber and such already on my followed list. I just don't know them very well. Plus they're bigger, so I feel bad sending people. Well, not feel bad. Feel awkward sending people to them. I have raided Abby once before. I think it was... what was it? I think it was Maple who asked me to one time. I'm waiting on some dumb... I was waiting on some dumb ad to finish, but oh well. Hana? Question mark? Is Hana on? I feel like she probably has a million people. Oh, that's their name for the sleeping one. Gonna throw it out there. Shiori can be sus and lewd. So if that is something that turns you off, feel free to not join in on the raid if that stuff makes you uncomfortable. On that note, she can be very cute sometimes. She is very friendly, and she is an absolute gremlin. So anyways, thank you to the people coming out tonight. Thank you for Swift sending a raid to my way. I will be on tomorrow night, just like I always am. I hope you all have a nice night, sweet dreams, and that I'll see you around sometime. So goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Peace out.
Subs.